This was me, a year ago, working on a film set with Vans. While it was a regular day in LA for everyone else, this was one of the most pivotal days of my life. Not only was it my first time directing some pretty famous talent, but unbeknownst to everyone else on set, this was also my first day as a consultant in corporate America. Yes, while I was directing a commercial for Vans, I had my work laptop out in the corner of the set, attending the mandatory kickoff meeting and my new job in corporate America. You might be wondering why and how. In an age where everyone else is trying to quit their job and chase their dreams, why corporate America if I was already doing what I loved? The short story is, I got this job out of college and told myself I'll be out in 2 months. Make my parents proud, just a couple free checks. A break from the madness before I spring back in. But 1 year has gone by, and I'm still here in corporate America. Because I could confidently say this decision to go into corporate ended up being the best decision I've ever made. If you want the long story, stick around. Here's how 1 year in corporate America actually saved my creative dreams. Let me reintroduce myself real quick. Hey, my name is Justin, and welcome to my mind's visual journal. I'm 24 and I make videos for a living, but not just any kind of videos. I love capturing stories and feelings through movement, showing a different perspective on the world through my lens. Growing up, this was not the path I thought life had in store for me. I loved math, video games, and basketball, and although I explored my artistic side at times, I never thought it would turn into anything more than a mere hobby. That was until COVID. Halfway through college, one small decision ended up altering the trajectory of my life. At age 19, I bought my first camera with the help of my parents to document life and experiment with creativity. And after 4 years, I stood at a crossroads trying to figure out one hanging question. Do I create better under a safety net or without one? And that's how I ended up in Chicago, living an unusual double life. From 9 to 5, I worked as a consultant, helping banks with business needs and implementing new digital technologies in the field. And from 5 to whenever I go to sleep, I start my second shift, running my creative business while making videos for my own self-expression. 6 months before I took this job, I blew up out of nowhere. 10 million views on a single video, projects with Metro Boomin, Future, the NFL. I felt so lucky to fly all around the world to do something I loved. Life was rush after rush. But the more I chased, the more I felt lost. On the outside, I was winning. But on the inside, something started to crack. And what I didn't tell the world was I had this job as a backup plan this whole time. While your creative metrics are undoubtedly formidable, key developmental thresholds remain unfulfilled. There needs to be stricter regiments in your day-to-day activities, enhanced professionalism in dealing with higher paying clients, and better optimization over your long-term fiscal potential. So I separated the life I loved from my 9 to 5. I got the life I asked for of it. Working every weekend, alone, up late. Maybe that started catching up to me. Every experience slowly became a reminder of how small I really was. A lightning strike among the vast digital zeitgeist. Maybe what I really wanted to make was something more substantial. Maybe a film with friends. I sound spoiled. I was. People would have killed for the success I had. But maybe all the success came a little too quickly for me. The lights were too bright. I told myself this was just a break. Go live a life, feel normal. But when you chase stability, sometimes you don't notice when it starts chasing you back. This dream life is all you've known for the last 4 years. How do you know you're living the dream if you've never lived another life?
Clock out, create, clock in, repeat. I've never had this. This is comfortable. What if the best art I can create comes from stillness, not chaos, like I thought? Comfort really isn't all that bad, you know? You would have broke yourself if all you knew was fear and change. Comfort lets you live life a little.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi. 你在哪？哎，你在哪玩啊
我现在就在公园。
？Handsome boy，嗯
我在你在公园玩。
，Which park？
I don't know.
Comfort. Something I've grown to crave. I've always laid in the intersection of worlds. Not quite Chinese, not quite American. Not quite a basketball player, not quite a nerd. Not quite a consultant, not quite an artist. It's a constant identity crisis. Maybe moving 5 times in 2 countries before you turn 10 will do that for you. If not, then your mother deleting all your 3D art at age 16 definitely will. Why did she do that, you ask? She found out I was making 3D art during SAT prep. 2 years of self-discovery gone like that. I never picked it back up after that. It's okay, we've made it up since. Without her, there would be no shitty visuals. Maybe that's why I like chaos so much. It's all I've known. I always thought I feared a monotonous life, the one where you stay in the town you were born in your whole life, work a normal job, have normal kids, have a normal retirement, and then you die. But now I'm wondering if it's better. Because when you strive to be everything, you risk being nothing. Perhaps that's why they itch for chaos. The glamorous old life. The one where I worked late nights every weekend all around the country trying to make a name for myself. We'll crawl back when boredom seeped in. But it was too glamorous. There was no structure. And having no structure feels like falling without a parachute. That's why corporate me was exactly what I needed to create.
Life after college comes at you fast. Who even am I among this madness? I'm at the center of this chaos. I became so worried about living up to expectations, trying to find myself amidst this evolving world.
Look, I finally finished it. My first short film. I curated 31 minutes and 31 seconds of the journey of my life for the whole world to consume.
Yeah, this is like the most honest and vulnerable I've been on a video, and I've never done a watch party, so it's a big moment for me, and I want to give you all a hand for being here. It's just been a crazy journey. I think this is a big moment for me, and I wanted to. It's an honor to be able to celebrate it with you guys. So yeah, just wanted to.
My friends loved the film. They said it was brave, even though I made it inside a safety net. Fuck, I'm proud of this. I hope the whole world is watching. I'm not just a TikToker. I'm a filmmaker. Hey, this is the behind the scenes for the behind the scenes video at the Vans commercial. There's me doing behind the scenes. There's like directors and stylists. There's everyone here. Everyone's here. There's people doing makeup. This is cool. It's kind of overwhelming, but it's cool. You're definitely wondering how I'm getting to travel all this much while working a 9 to 5. I'll spill. I found out you can go into the negatives and PTO balance pretty quickly. And let's just say I'm probably not winning Employee of the Month. Sorry, manager, I could care less. Wow. People love this film. I can chill now, right? Sure, artists can take breaks. But that's how we fall off, isn't it? Oh, is that why I can't stop this itch to create? The fear of irrelevance? Or is it my constant desire for stimulation? My addiction to be continuously seen and validated on my existence and thoughts? Or do I genuinely want to make the world a better place through art? Sometimes I can't tell anymore. Yeah, how do we measure an artist's worth? Is it the amount of emotions they can extract out of you when you immerse yourself in their expression? Or is it their follower count, their monthly listeners, who they know, the doors they can get into? Society slaps numbers onto art like it's a data point. Likes, comments, shares, it's everywhere once you notice it. Numbers and influence are the new currency. We all believe we judge by just the art, but every artist knows they're playing the invisible game, or else you become invisible like a singular data point. There's too much great art not to. Shit, is this duration running? Don't be naive, every piece of art is about power and status to a certain degree. But when did I start playing this game? This isn't why I started all this in the first place. I just wanted to document life. But I know I have no choice but to play.
You'll still be allowed to work on your art after 5 p.m.
There's just different priorities for this phase of life.
How's Mr. Corporate talking to me after 5 p.m.?
You seem stressed.
I'm just looking out for you. Hey, I'll make you a deal. Since I'm not super busy right now, if I can come into your world and you can come into mine, I can help you from time to time with what you do. I can help you from time to time. Think about it.
Where did this one come from? Because I pulled this one.
It's strange. So I reached for all my goals, found myself questioning my love for the art was nothing.
If I fall too much in love with the definition, the money.
Was the numbers stopped at least as far as
The film was a massive hit. But gradually the numbers dropped. And so did my pride. I wanted to just enjoy my own success, but the doubts crept in again and I couldn't help but want another high. People are waiting. It's been 2 months. I need to sustain this momentum.
That idea you have? Are you sure it's going to live up to your last YouTube film? Hey, I picked up some more client work for you. You should start working on that ASAP.
You want to move to New York soon, right?
Those bills aren't going to pay itself.
Is corporate me really helping me? I know I could just leave, but... Wait, I finally have a new idea. Do you want to know what it's like turning your passion to a living? It's kind of like marriage. I've never been married, but I imagine it's similar. You love them and they've done so much for you, but the spark isn't always going to be there. So maybe it's time to renew my vows. Let's call it a love letter to the creative game. Wait, game. It's not a game. It is a game, but I can't say it's a game. Creative world? Shit, I'm second guessing myself again. It's been 2 days and I've written 2 paragraphs. This is supposed to be out next week.
It's okay. The idea will come back to me. My clients adore me, and I just love taking what I can get.
Look around, how can I complain when the world is telling me that I'm killing it?
No.
Look again. Why are you the only one scared to experiment?
You really think all these people around you are more talented than you?
More talented than you?
They're not. But unlike you, they're not
scared to fail.
I'm scared to fail.
Scared to fail.
I'm not scared to fail. Where did the hunger and passion go? You got here by experimenting. What's different now?
Everything just feels higher stakes now. Like if I try something new and it flops, everyone will see.
And why do you care? You used to not care about that.
I feel like I've developed this hypersensitivity to things around me. It used to be a shield, but now it makes every risk feel so much scarier.
Is that why you're still hiding behind this job?
No, I need this job. It's structure, it's safety.
Now whose voice is it you hear when you're second guessing yourself?
Oh shit.
And what will happen if you just stopped listening to that voice? Just once? What would you do?
So, I'm thinking about moving to New York. I thought you wanted to stay one more year in Chicago. You sure you can pay rent?
Fuck it, I moved to New York. Corporate me kept asking about rent and stability, but what if comfort was actually the enemy? Do I fear going broke or being killed alive? This is the place to find out. And this city was chaos, wonder, possibility, mystery, even a sprinkle of love. Every emotion that I've been deprived of, I felt here. And there it flickered once more. The hunger to create. The chaos was everything I needed to heal. Right?
You already know what works. Just give them what they want. You should focus on clients first. Experimental projects just don't pay the rent. That idea, are you sure the algorithm's gonna pick up on it? Think about long-term sustainability, man. You've been doing just fine taking client work.
I used to think that fear was fuel. That if I just kept running, I'd outrun it. Comfort or chaos, it doesn't matter. Maybe I don't love this anymore. I just wanted to feel special. The attention, the applause, the illusion was all that mattered. Or maybe that's what scares me the most. Not failure,
but succeeding at something that slowly makes you disappear. New York made me feel alive again. But maybe it couldn't fix the part of me that was still running. I'm not an artist. I'm a corporation disguised as one.
Say it. Just say it. Just say you were scared.
No, you're right. I've been scared to give it my all.
But why?
Because it's easier to hide in illusions I've built. The illusion of risk, creativity, success, than to find who I actually am.
You know, no one's forcing you to make anything, Justin. You can keep putting both feet halfway through each door, be a consultant for the rest of your career, and you'd live a good, comfortable life. That's what you're really here to choose, right? So why don't you?
I can't. Because nothing has ever made me feel more alive than creating.
Look at you. You always felt things deeply. So full of joy, not afraid to express himself. So, are you ready to bring him back? And finally let go of the version of you that waited for permission instead of giving it to himself?
I used to make things so the world would understand me. But maybe the whole point was to make things to understand myself. I spent a year trying to avoid the responsibility of being great. The failure, the self-doubt, the sacrifices that came with it. But I learned that you can't cheat that. And truthfully, my favorite things I've ever made were never about the numbers. They were always about vitality, curiosity, connection, experiencing the world through different perspectives, living life fully awake. So what if I follow that again? Maybe the only real failure is not trusting yourself to figure it out. It's time I stop standing in between worlds, because I'm here to build my own.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Karen. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? We've been trying to call you.
I know. I've been away. I'm sorry about that. I wanted to let you know that I'm formally wanting to leave the firm.
And is there a reason? Have you been looking for something? We ask this to everybody.
Oh, I don't know yet. That's what I'm quitting to find out. Quitting was tougher than I thought. I thought I'd resurface, but I just kept sinking. The kind of stillness no one prepares you for. The kind that makes you hear everything you've been ignoring. All the unfinished art buried inside me, the ideas, the experiments, the whispers I disregarded. This year taught me I don't feel failure. I fear the grief of not trying. And in that grief, I started floating again. I always dreamt of working on a film with friends. And right after I quit, my friend Baron just happened to be directing a movie. A dramedy called Two Sleepy People. Guess what? Your boy got picked as the lead editor. But right before I was supposed to fly out, production changed their mind and went with someone more experienced. I was bitter, but I couldn't blame them. I've never edited anything that high stakes. So why am I on this set, you ask? I swallowed my pride and went back into my photography bag. BTS. Behind the scenes. It was a demotion, but here's the truth. I got 7 days here in Austin, Texas, and I'll be using all 7 to win that editor role back. Do you think the universe will always give you what you ask for? I do. I think sometimes it just plays games to see how badly you want it. For the longest time, I thought I was being haunted. The same voices whispering in my head, pushing me to move, to choose, to feel. But maybe that voice was never a ghost. Maybe it was just me. So here we are. Congrats on finishing the prelude. Welcome to Chapter 1. Shiny visuals.